Dickinson, Texas. There is another rescue underway right now. Ed, talk to us about what's happening. Okay, he can't hear us right now, I am told, but we will just continue to stay with his picture. There's a rescue happening. You'll recall this is in Dickinson, Texas. Ed has been on this boat and he's assisting right now. This is live, so that's why the camera's a little bit shaky. They don't have contact with us. Obviously some technical issues being out in the middle of nowhere and all this flooding, but we saw a dog being loaded onto a boat. Eddie is on a boat with a gentleman named Austin who got the social media call for help, and he brought his boat to this area. Officials actually went online and said, we need more help. We don't have enough rescuers. We don't have enough resources here as this flood was just overtaking neighborhoods. And so Austin took his boat out there, and Ed told us he's helped to rescue about a dozen people today in the last few hours. Ed made it in on this boat from the interstate, and now I think we have a connection with Ed. What can you tell us about what's happening where you are right now, Ed?
Anna, there was a woman, we were about to leave this neighborhood, there was a woman who had kind of flagged us down that her and her two elderly parents were still stuck inside the home. So I'm going to put the mic down. We're going to help them try to get back into the boat so we can get them out of here. So I'm going to put the microphone down while we help them get into the boat.
Okay. I'm just going to let this play before our eyes, and I'm not going to say much, but if you are just joining us, this is live right now on CNN in Dickinson, Texas, as Ed Lavendera is in a boat with one of the volunteer rescuers helping people out of their homes who have been stranded.
Jason, you want to come up here and help?
I can help lift you if that's okay. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You got it.
Hello?
You got it?
Yeah.
Here, I got you. Get that foot in there. All right. Not too bad.
And just sit wherever you feel like, is the most comfortable for you.
Here. Whenever you feel like moving it, just sit right there on the edge and we'll take care of it. Are we taking on water?
No, it's all that rain we had earlier today, and I never bailed it out. It's not a problem.
You doing all right? Long night.
Yeah.
All right, we got, hey Anna, we've got this gentleman's wife and their daughter that still need to be pulled out of here. So Austin Seth, who was the volunteer who had been taking us on the road. I tell you what, we were just about to leave and we just happened to hear this woman, so asked for help. So that's what Austin here, and they have 2 dogs as well. Come on this way, little fella. So they're trying to get her out. We'll keep working on this and doing that. I got to be honest. The daughter told us that her mother has Alzheimer's, so that's complicating the situation.
Yeah.
So probably let's be a little bit delicate here because I don't know what kind of condition her mother's in. Let's kind of.
I got you.
Let's give us a second to kind of you know what I mean.
We want to be sensitive to this family.
I haven't seen her, and I don't want to.
Amazing things happening right now in Dickinson, Texas, where this gentleman was just rescued. Ed, we'll let you do the work that needs to happen there on the ground, and we'll check back in with you and that family when the time is appropriate. But
there has Alzheimer's, so that's complicating the situation.
Again, Ed Lavendera, that moment happening just moments ago right here on CNN as Ed is with a gentleman who is there volunteering to help rescue people. Let's go back to Ed Lavendera live now. Ed,
I'm having a horrible day too, don't worry about it. Okay. Hey Anna, we were just leaving Pam. And what's your last name?
Jones.
Pam. We were about to leave the neighborhood and we heard your voice.
Yeah, well, thank God. We've been waiting on the Coast Guard and waiting on somebody else, and the girls have been calling. Anyway.
How long have you guys been trapped in there?
All night.
All night?
Mm-hmm.
How you've been with your parents?
Uh-huh.
How are they holding up?
Yeah. Oh, they're pretty good. Pretty good. I think pretty good for the circumstances.
Well,
But it's bad. Everything's floating and it's bad.
you guys have been stuck upstairs all day.
All night. Yeah.
We've done a couple
Well,
of passes through this down the street here, and we didn't even know you were in the house.
Yeah, well, I heard the boat, but I thought the Coast Guard or someone was going to rescue us. But then we found out that my sons were coming on their jet ski, and then they got stopped. So by a bridge. Anyway, they got stopped, and then so I figured.
What was it like in this neighborhood through the night?
It just creeped up. Really, it was shocking. You know, it came in through the garage about an inch, and I was shocked.
What time was that?
I think around 1 or 2:30. It was really pouring in, and then I think it's like 3 feet or more inside the house.
I've heard from a lot of people here who said that they didn't expect this neighborhood to flood.
No, it was my parents were in the 100-year flood, and I can't remember what year that was. But no, we didn't think it was going to flood. I live in Princewood. We would have went to my house.
Yeah.
We knew it wasn't going to flood, and plus they did road work.
And you've been trying to get people to pull you out all day long?
Yeah, my daughters have been calling, and of course my cell phones.
And where are your daughters?
Dead. League City.
League City. All right. Well, hopefully they're able to watch this and they know you guys are safe.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to call one of them to pick me up.
Very good.
That's
very good. What was it like? It's dark. Last night.
No, we had lights all the time. Dad's got a
never
generator.
lost power.
Never.
Unbelievable.
We had an air conditioner all night. They have a generator, and I guess that's what it was.
Right. Were you worried that we're getting pretty close to nightfall here? Were you worried that you weren't going to be able to be pulled out in time before dark? Or?
Yeah, we were just starting to because we found out there wasn't a rescue, and then we heard the Coast Guard can take a couple days. We didn't know.
Right. How are you feeling now?
Happy, very happy, very happy, very blessed.
Sorry you got stuck on the boat with the CNN crew here.
No, I'm glad. Oh, shoot. We're glad. We're very happy.
What do you do now? Do you know where you're going to be able to spend the night tonight?
I think we're going to my house in Princewood.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You have someone picking you up when we get back out to the highway?
Yeah, one of my daughters.
Have you heard, what's it been like in this neighborhood throughout the day? I mean, I just see boats crisscrossing all the time.
Boats and jet skis, and that's, I don't know of anything else really. I've been up there helping my parents.
It has to be surreal to see your neighborhood like this.
It is. It's shocking. It is surreal. Yeah.
Have you been able to talk to any of your neighbors at all? Or?
No, I was in helping Mom and Dad.
Yeah. So they're going to be okay?
Yeah, I think so. Dad, yeah.
Well, they did a great job jumping into the boat, especially your mom.
Oh, that's good.
She did great.
Yeah.
All right. Anna, we'll toss it back to you. We're going to get them back to Interstate 45, which is the kind of been the launching pad area, and where they have had buses. You have friends or family been picking people up. So anyway, we were able to get through that situation. I'm glad we were able to hear Pam.
Yeah, really glad.
Call out for Austin's boat here. And Austin drove right into the front door and pulled them out.
Awesome.
So
I can sense the relief
he apologized
in that
for
boat.
the hedges, which I thought was kind of funny.
That wasn't as convenient for you. I got to ask you though, Ed, that was a rather emotional moment watching for a lot of us. I could sense that it was emotional for you too.
Well, look, it is. When Pam came out to the door and you had mentioned that your mom has Alzheimer's, and look, we are trying to tell stories and inform people about what is going on, but trying to be incredibly sensitive to people's lives and what they're doing. So when I heard Pam say that her mother had Alzheimer's, you just never know what condition you're going to come across, and I hadn't seen her yet. So it's we wanted to be able to see the young lady first, and before we. So that's why we cut away. We thought, let's just get a hold of the situation first, and we can always come back. But I didn't want to put them in a horrible emotional spot. It's emotional as it is for you guys. So we wanted to try to be as sensitive as possible. As if every time you get rescued from your flooded out home, there's a camera crew in there. So we apologize for that. Thank you for being a good sport.
Well, welcome, and thank you guys so much.
And
thank you.
So anyway, that's kind of where we're at, Anna. Crazy day to say the least.
So glad to see that family is okay. And Ed, again, our thanks to Austin, who is the man behind that boat, behind the camera. Thank you all. We're going to take a quick break here on CNN. Much more straight ahead as we continue our special coverage of the storm, what was Hurricane Harvey, now Tropical Storm Harvey, and the flooding that continues throughout the southern Texas state.